starting my trip off with a stop by to get my tire fixed. It's like a drive-through situation here, but Rhett noticed that the tire was low, and then we kind of spotted a nail. So hopefully it's a simple fix. I do not have in my budget to buy new tires. I don't think I'm gonna go into Buc-ee's just because I left a little late, and I'm gonna make it some time before it gets dark. I hate arriving when it's late or when it's super dark. Time is like 6 o'clock, so I think that'll give me enough time to get there and stop, like another stop, to use the restroom and eat. But for now, I'm gonna keep on trucking down Interstate 30.
Welcome to Arkansas.
Arkansas. So this is the first state that I've traveled my little 4Runner into, besides from Texas. We are going places. We are exploring different states. I've been to Arkansas like millions of times, but not in the 4Runner, so this is a new experience for me. We are getting close to our destination.
Turn right.
Yeah, turn right. It's still sort of light outside. It's not too dark, but it is darker than I would want it to be. I just used the restroom. My site is site 11. It's still a little bit light, so I think the first thing I'm gonna do is set up my little new toilet situation. I'll show you guys that I now have a new toilet. I already have the tent, little pop-up tent, but I wanted a place to be able to use the restroom without having to walk to the facilities. So I don't think I'm gonna set up my tent. I don't think so, my little potty tent, just because the restroom is right there. That's my car. So not a far walk at all from the restroom. I'm just coming to make sure I'm at the right site. I always like fear that I would come in and get at the wrong site and then have a knock at the door, but we're good. This is new, not new, but like new on my camping trip. I've had it since the summer, but this is my first time taking it on an overnight trip. I've used it like at a campground before, but not in my 4Runner. So it cycles on and off. I thought I would bring it since I'm doing 2 days out here, and then I still have my Yeti right here, but that's just my dry food. I took out my sleeping bag because last time it was hot, and I felt like in the middle of the night that it got cold, but I couldn't do anything about it because, well, I could have, but it was just like not out, my sleeping bag. So I'm having my sleeping bag out. It's supposed to get in the 50s tonight, so I'll probably use it. This is rated, I think, pretty. It's a North Face that my husband bought at a thrift store. But I've been using it for a couple years now, but I want to say it's rated like in the teens, so I'll be okay with it. But yeah, I'm all comfy. I am about to just rest a little bit. I don't really have service, so I can't really like look at anything online, but I did bring some movies, so I might do that, or I might just listen to music. I don't know, snack on something. In time, everything will probably be frozen. I think at 17, I don't know how to change up. Oh well. The grapes are good. So there's a blue light from the refrigerator, so I'm going to just put something over it. Hopefully, yeah, makes it dark. Good morning. I just rolled up that window there. It was down because I was ventilating. But this is the first time that I camped where it's like super cold. I don't know the temp, but when I last looked, it was going to get into the 50s. Definitely in the 50s. I feel like this kept me warm, but I should have put on my long sleeve in the middle of the night when I woke up and I was kind of cold. I just kind of got into my sleeping bag a little bit better. And then I also feel like I could potentially put like some kind of barrier right here of this, just to kind of insulation is what I'm trying to say, just to try to keep me cold from like that part of the door, like the draft from the door kind of coming in. But yeah, I slept okay, I think. I woke up like 2 times. Not bad. I am making my coffee inside the 4Runner. There's a fire ban, and I don't know to what degree. I haven't yet officially checked in, so I don't have any paperwork. The last place I was at had a fire ban, but you were able to like use your stove outside. Anyway, I'm gonna have to turn down the refrigerator because things are frozen in there. I knew that would happen because it's like on 17, but I don't know how to turn it up. Last night I thought I adjusted it, but apparently I didn't. And that's it. That's all of my water. That's the downside. It doesn't hold much water at all. It's a decent size cup in there. Let the last of it run through. I'm at the visitor center, and apparently they have like a water park. That'd be fun if you have kids. Diamond Springs Water Park. I'm about to go in and check in on my campsite, and then I might do the museum. But I don't think I'm going to go mining until a little bit later, until it warms up a little bit. But yeah, I'm going to walk over there to the visitor center. Quite a lot of people are here.
Success is in the searching and in the finding. And you can keep every diamond you find at Crater of Diamonds State Park.
My pass is good for all day. It is almost 10 or 10 o'clock, something like that. And so I'm just going to go down and explore a little bit. And then later on, I'm going to put my real shoes on and get my shovel and start digging for diamonds. I am going to get some rest, snack a little bit. I talked to the person in the front office, and I can use a camp stove. So I'm going to make my breakfast that I normally do when I'm camping. It's kind of warmer outside too. And then I'm going to or take a nap and then do that. And it's going to be like my lunch. My breakfast food will be like my lunch. And then around 1, I'm going to go dig for diamonds until probably they close at 4 for like 3 hours. My bacon is frozen and my eggs are cracked from being frozen. So, but I think I was able to adjust it. So I'm going to have to like unthaw that. So boil some water, unthaw it. And then I don't know what to do about these right here. All right, sort of having a challenging situation here. I unthawed like all of the bacon by mistake. I didn't really need to do that. Whenever it got kind of warm, I meant to like monitor it, but I got distracted by something else. I've had my eggs thawing in the sun. Hopefully they're not completely frozen inside anymore. I was basically harassed by a bee. It's been making my cooking very difficult. Well, it looks like I'll just be eating bacon because look, it's completely frozen. It's a no-go. I have my bacon that I cooked, but I kind of felt like that was a lot of work for just some bacon because I wasn't able to do my eggs, and so I'm just going to eat bacon for lunch. I am hiking to the mine. It says it's 0.2 miles from the campsites, so that's what I'm going to do, just in case I don't get a hike in tomorrow morning. But I plan to do like the Little Missouri hiking trail, Little Missouri River hiking trail. I decided to dig. I'm not gonna be digging for a long time though. Basically, I have an hour and 20 minutes. It's a nice day out here though, so that's good. I figured that I would dig along the edges here. I don't know, I feel like on some of them I like see little specks of diamonds. Like that is glistening right there. The camera's not picking it up. Brought a bag. And I was thinking, okay, if I'm sifting through it, and I see a diamond, but then it goes back into the ground. This way, I go into the bag and dump it out as I'm going. So I think I've been at it about 30 minutes. It's fun, but it's a little frustrating. Just this idea that there's diamonds out here, but I don't know where they are. I moved down just a little bit. They say to look in gravel, and so I feel like a lot of this is gravel that I'm looking in. Yeah, I don't know. I will, in order to get my money's worth, I'm gonna go for another like 15 minutes. So they say any gemstones you find, you can keep it, and there's some other gemstones. So this is definitely something. I think I'm gonna consider this a win. I don't know what it is though. I dropped out of my geology class in college at UT. The professor suggested that I do, so he was like, you might want to drop this class. So I did. Definitely some kind of gemstone. Okay, well, consider this a win. live. This is what's for dinner. I didn't stay long at the mines, but I felt like I stayed long enough. Like, I don't know. I feel like you really have to be committed to like maybe like an all day dig. And I'm just wasn't committed, but I wanted to check that off my list though. I have went to Arkansas State Park and I've dug for diamonds. But yeah, ramen noodles is what's for dinner tonight. I don't think I want to like get out the kitchen. It's a lot of work doing that. And then I'm just using my kettle because the 2 fire starters that I've brought, and like if I want to do like a little pot, they're not working. And I just need hot water. And this right here is hot enough for some ramen noodles. Decided to use this pot for my noodles because I think that's going to be too small. And at least I can make it in here and maybe I'll pour it in there. Not for sure, but I can also just eat out of this pot. Normally I drain out a lot of the water, but I don't really have anywhere to drain it, so it's okay. Not the best ramen that I've made, but it'll do. In like 30 minutes, it'll be dark. I'm just sitting here editing last fall's videos, last fall break videos. That's how far behind I am on my YouTube, but I'm hoping to like get all of my travels from last year completed, do videos from this year, and then hopefully start with like the series. Like if you're watching this right now, you've already like I've pretty much have come up to date with my videos. I'm hoping by the first of the year at least to have everything that I've done in 2024 and 23, the end part, uploaded and to be more current. I think I just want to stay like a month behind, not a year. I have my DVD ready so when it gets dark and I'm done editing, I can just watch a movie. I am camped across the street. They just got here about 2 hours ago. They have an OU flag up. And I am wearing Longhorns. But we did beat them this past Saturday. I have my pee potty. Let's talk about peeing. So I have my pee potty set up, but for the life of me, I cannot find what I did with any of the bags that belong like in the toilet part. So if I have to pee in the middle of the night, I bought these little things here and I'm just gonna pee in here. There are these pee bags, emergency mini toilet. Is that how they market it? It's gonna pee in there. Only 7:21. It's still kind of early. I'm gonna watch my movie, but I'm in for the night. I've already texted my husband. I'm in, and then I'm a little hungry, but I might just eat more grapes and watch a movie. Good morning. Day 2 out here, and I was thinking about this yesterday evening. I was like, I don't know if I'm really like a one night camper. I feel like maybe if I was like in town doing other things as well versus just the state park, then I would be a multiple day camper. But last night I had a little bit of an urge to just like drive off and go home, but it was dark. But yeah, so anyway, that's just the thought. I Did I freeze last night? No and yes. My face was like really cold, and so I put a blanket over my head. So I'm like, I think I need a ski mask. Alright, I'm trying to make coffee. Just a moment. I have to do this with both hands. Okay, I got it open. But my body was okay. I do feel though that I should have had the windows even closed a little bit more. This morning I did up under it put the windows. So I do have window coverings that I made for the front. So under the little screen, I went ahead and put the window covering, and already I can tell that it is blocking that cold air. Mind you that I do have it cracked. One, to ventilate, and two, I do have a cord running through it. But yeah, anyway, I can do this without spilling the hot water. I think I should get like a ski mask though, and just sleep with the ski mask. That'd be cool. So I do have like a little tripod, but it's just really hard to like. I don't have it with me, but it's really hard to place it on it. I want something easily I can clip my camera to my phone and then take it off. However, I did kind of promise myself if I can get up to date with my videos that I would buy a whole new vlogging system. I want like a DJI, I think they're called like the Osmos, I think. I would love to have that camera. I'm not making oatmeal this morning. I'm just going to do my coffee in a keto bar. And then I'm going to do more edits. It's really cold out there, you guys. I don't think I'm going to go hike. I think I'm going to like bring in my little potty tent that I didn't really use. Organize some things and head back to Dallas. On the way back, I do want to stop at some thrift stores. So there's that. And I might actually stop at like Hope, Bill Clinton's hometown, my boyhood home. I stopped once before, but it was COVID. And I do have like a national pass, so I should be able to get in for free. So I'll see how I feel. But those are the things that I might be doing today. Still have my hot water just boiling. It is like really emitting lots of heat here. Overall, I think the trip was successful. It's just I have to account for the cold, and I think I'm gonna get like a heated blanket. I have one at the house that I can use when I'm out here in order to keep myself warm. This facing this way, but I think I need to face it the other way so I can easily access the items in there. I guess like open a little bit or something. Anyway, I'm about to pack it up and head probably to Texarkana. It's going to be my first stop. I don't know what the temperature is, but it's pretty cold out there. Drinking my coffee, about to break down the tent, and then go use the restroom over there. Oh my goodness, so cold. I'm gonna sit right here. Need some scissors. I struggled a little bit with this thing, this pop-up tent. That was one of the reviews, was like putting it down was difficult. But I've been around the block with things like this from like my photography business. There's like lots of noises coming from the woods, from the forest, because there's like squirrels everywhere. You'll just hear it, just ruffling. Oh, no, that's a rat. Ew, gross. Look at that. Oh no, it's a squirrel. I thought it was a rat. Last night, I woke up in the middle of the night and I had this thought that what if some bug wanted to catch a ride on my extension cord? So next time, I'm not going to have it on the floor. I don't know, it was just like a random thought, like, oh my goodness, a rat could like hitch a ride into my car. To be honest, I don't even know if the heater works or how to turn it on. Definitely feel like I need to turn it on. So I think I'm gonna stop by the visitor center to see if there's a map, because oh no, my coffee. Dang it. This is my second day dropping this coffee. Oh no. I do not want to go the same way that I came. I gotta clean out coffee again. I'm going to destroy the seats. So I cleaned up the coffee mess. I'm gonna try to like get a different top for this mug. My friend gave me this mug and I travel with it and take pictures and send them to her. And I almost forgot, so maybe that was a reminder. So I jumped out and took a picture to send to her. But I got to get a different top than this. I'm going to look on Amazon to see if they have a closed lid top. But this is like day 2 that I've built it. So I think I'm going to... oh, wow. Outside it says that's 42 degrees. That's pretty cold. But anyways, I think I'm going to find a new top on Amazon. It's not too late. Like it's 9:30. I can be back by 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30. By like 2 o'clock, I'll probably be home. I could be home, but I'm gonna stop. Excuse me, in Texarkana and see if they have a thrift store, and then go to Tacos for Life again. I love that place. I was trying to get to Interstate 30 quicker than I came to the state park, but I feel like this route is even worse. Found a Goodwill that wasn't too far from my food stop. And I'm gonna see if there's one more like in Greenville, Texas. So I stopped in Texarkana, and then I got some gas, and then I went to go use the restroom. I, parked up near the building, and when I came out, it looked like it was like some fluid under my car, but I was like, I don't know if it was there before or if it was just the AC. way on the interstate here, I saw that I have a check engine light on. I was gonna stop at some other thrift stores, and but I'm just going to like stop at one that's closer to home, because if for whatever reason I can't get my car started, my husband come rescue me. But yeah, I'm trying to get to Greenville at the Goodwill, and I'm turning my vehicle off. Hopefully I can get it back turned on to get home. It's so weird. I'm gonna check my gas thing and see what's going on. Definitely wasn't tight. Let's see what I find at the Goodwill. Alright, a moment of truth. Let's see if the light stays on. It's on right now still. I don't know, maybe it needs time to air out. But the important thing is that it did crank up, so that's good. But that cap definitely seemed like it was not that tight. So, I don't know. Let me get on the interstate and see what happens. Using my Daiquiri to charge the refrigerator because I'm about to go to a football game before I go home. So I got my food in there to stay good. Some of the time editing videos or editing a video, so I'll be able to put out a new video either tomorrow or tonight.
What?
Yep.
About the trip or
No.
about last
No.
December? I don't know what trip you're on.
Oh, I'm still on the Colorado series.
Oh, that's right. You got